Hey, so today is Deadlifts and we're going to talk about it. So I'm first starting off with my warm-up. Usually start off with an 8-5-3, so I do 8 reps with 135. Then I switch over to 5 reps at 185, and then after that I do 3 reps at 225. And then I'm ready to begin my lift. When I warm up, I don't usually use a belt because I just like to really practice expanding my core and like really bracing hard as I can without the belt. Not that you don't use your core when you're using a belt, but it's just applied differently. So now here is 225 at 3. Now it's time to put on my knee sleeves. Well, I don't use them on my knees. I use them to guard my shins because I've had so many bruises before just from the bar sliding on my legs. And that's kind of like the technique you want. You want to really pull the bar against your legs and really slide it up to really give you a good advantage. So that first single was 255. Now this single here is 265. So this next single is at 275, and I'm also working on commands because my meet is coming up in about like 4 weeks. So yes, I'm excited about that. This single was definitely an 8, so now I'm going to do my back offs, which are at 80% of my estimated 1 rep max, and that is 240. So yeah, 4x4 here at 240. I really enjoy back offs because it really helps me practice and kind of take off that heavy weight and really just practice the foundations and get better at deadlifting. So I treat each rep as its own individual 1 rep max, so that way each rep looks the same. And since we're working on singles this week, I have to do 2 back offs, one at 240 4x4 at 80% of my estimated 1 rep max, and then the next back off is going to be at 70% of my estimated 1 rep max, and that is 205. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for deadlifts. Yeah, so my ultimate tip: protect your shins. Use long socks or use your knee sleeves or whatever can protect your shins. Now we're on to bench press. My bench press felt a little twingy today because of my shoulder. It was feeling a little off, but it's alright. Still got through it. This is 118 and I'm working on sets of 5. The next set of 5 is at 120, and it felt a little bit better. I did mobility in between, but still I gotta work on that a little bit more because I don't like when my shoulder feels twingy. It just messes up my bench because my bench is already light, so it kind of frustrates me when something goes off because then I have to take off more weight. But yeah, after this, I do my back offs, which are 90% of my top set, and that is at 108. So here I get to practice on that technique, really think about doing a nice shoulder drive and push from the ground, and really working on my arch. The funniest part of my workout, I was so dead by this time because, mind you, I had to do 3 lifts today. So SBD, squat, deadlift, and bench. Not in that order, but deadlifts were first because I had to put the most effort into that. But here I'm trying to get on my knee sleeves, and I kid you not, it literally took me like 20 minutes to get these bitches on. Not cool. I'll say my biggest tip is kind of like fold the top part in half and then fold the bottom part in half so it kind of looks like a little mug holder or something, and then make sure your legs are kind of moisturized, put lotion on, and then it slides up way easier. Or if you're sweating, it slides up easier. So we're working on beltless squats. This is 185 and we're doing 3 sets of 8 here. Yes, my squats have improved so much, and that's something that I'm very happy about, that I can do 185 for this much because I was at a plateau before I started powerlifting. I was literally stuck at 175 and I could not go higher for some reason. But yeah, now I'm here repping out 185. So feels good. My squat depth is really great, and that is the end of the workout. 2.5 hours later. Bye.